watch out if your enemy's a road ahead, a full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this war, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
Only God
this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. What a rock star in this life, I'm live it up, on the attack. Baby, I'm back, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. What a rock star in this life, I'm live it up, on the attack. Baby, I'm back, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back.
Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? I finished an illustration, sketched another, started a third. I'm really glad I'm getting back into art. Well, that's good, Tombo. Good for you. That's awesome. Yeah, Gaming Witch has been productive today. All right. All right. So, what we're doing today is we're going to talk about Lolcow Live. I wanted an easy topic. To be quite honest, I shouldn't even be live right now because I'm getting tired, which is actually okay. Because maybe that means I'll go to bed on time, and because I didn't get much sleep. No, we're not doing XRR. XRR is not a thing, people. Yeah, the train wrecks out of the Thorps. Well, the Thorps ended up on Lolcow Live, and it was something. It was something, all right.
Just let's have
Hold on. It's being dumb. Hold on. All right, give me a second. Can I do it at 1.5? I think I can do it at 1.5. And of course, we're probably not going to watch the whole thing because Ben Thorp grosses me out. It is a thing. It's not a thing. Telling you, XRR is not a thing. Y'all keep trying to make it a thing, but it's not a thing. Yes, Ben showed up on the show, Medley. He's out of jail. Grace and Ben Thorp were on the show. Last night? Night before last? Whenever it was? No, night before last. Tuesday night. So. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lolcow Live. I'm your host.
No, Keemstar talks way too fast for that. Alright. Alright, here we go.
The most killer Keemstar. Now, a couple weeks ago, we had the worst guest ever, according to y'all. We had Grace and her father, Ben. There was a rumor of those two, the daughter and father, doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? There was rumors going all over the place. We had a conversation. We had Blade on here. The daddy got into an argument with Blade. Since then, all hell has broke loose. All this crazy stuff.
Okay, what I need Keemstar to do is I need Keemstar to figure out his volume when he's live streaming. Because he will be really loud and everybody else be quiet. He needs to learn how to work his OBS.
Stuff happened, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm looking through the Reddit. Apparently her dad got arrested. She's got I love on her forehead. It's crazy. Oh god, this is just insanity, people.
It's garbage though.
No, that's even better performance.
you look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so.
All right, so we got daddy gaslighting. Great.
He's really boomer when it comes to streaming. He really is.
He's
afraid of.
Oh,
right?
No, that's literally not why.
Oh no.
All the time.
Oh no, Grace got kicked by her dad. The next thing that happens is apparently the popo get called. The cop tells Grace his hands are tied. Her daddy going to jail, all right? This is on our Reddit. Knew he was a freak. Ben Thorp, father of Grace Thorp from Lolcow, number 26, arrested for kicking Grace on live stream. Y'all are making art about this? Are y'all ready for this? Get ready.
Into her bullshit, and they're gonna say that Ben is like some abuse victim, or sorry, that Grace is some abuse victim and she's being abused by Ben.
Well, hold on. I just want to put this out there.
She grifted that arrest of her father amazingly. It was absolutely amazing how grifty she was about that arrest.
There is some abusive stuff going on. First of all, there's like a trifecta of abuse. What are you doing?
I renounce female rage. I'm sorry. I don't
God.
like being a woman who is angry. I love men, and I'm sorry if that offends women. I f up in my own ways, but I love men, and I hate female rage. I hate what it's done to me. I hate the devil. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Get out of me. I suck. I'm evil. I have a lot of evil. I have a lot of bad habits. And I appreciate the men that have tried to help me, including my father. And if anybody tries to take that away from me, I just think it's bullshit. I'm sorry for being an angry woman. To God and to my father, I'm sorry for...
Oh, God, it drives me... I hate this. I hate this so much. I don't think y'all understand how much I hate this.
Using it
I think this is a little overdramatic, Grace.
I am overdramatic.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you could
just calm down for just...
this
You don't
privately
have to...
in prayer with God, but you're doing it like performatively for stream.
I am...
This is
You
what
don't need to do that.
This
You
is
don't
what we
need
were
to do
talking
that.
about.
This
Grace. Like,
sharp.
this-
Oh my God. Oh my God. So I saw this, people. And I said, look, we have to get Grace back on the show. We have to figure out what's going on with this arrest, all this stuff that's happening. So we're going to do that now. Let me call the boys.
Like, I know nothing about Grace until literally right now. And what a show.
I'm like lost.
Did Grace's dad come in tonight?
I don't know if he's in jail or not. Should we just get Grace in here? I reached out to you and I said, hey, Grace, is everything okay? Because I've seen all this stuff and you said you were lonely.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
You know, my dad got frustrated and shoved me with his foot, and then people, you know, like called the police, and I told them like I didn't have any problem with it, but they took him to jail and he's out on bail now, but I can't contact him.
Where is he?
Well, I don't want to say.
Well, why can't you contact him? I'm confused. Is there like a
There's a
restraint?
it's an automatic no contact order because it's considered domestic violence because we're related.
Interesting. Was that the first time he hit you?
Ever in my life? No. I've been physically disciplined like a lot.
As an adult?
What state
No,
did
not
this
much as
happen
an
in?
adult, but as a kid, yeah. Not really much by him, more by my mom, but
What state did this happen in?
Rhode Island.
Here's the reason I'm asking this question, because like in South Carolina, an altercation happens between family. They generally ask if the victim wants to press charges, and I don't know if that is, you know, universal state to state.
Yeah, it's kind of a bullshit law. They said they couldn't help doing it, but I said I have no problem with it. They just decided on my behalf that I was a victim, and I think it sucks. And I haven't been able to talk to him for like 2 days. You know, I really miss him, so.
I mean, I think
was
they're doing.
looking at
I
this-
think they're doing the right. I think they're doing the right thing. Clearly, y'all need to be separated based on no one should be kicking you.
You know what, Buko? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm on that. I don't know if I'm on that train that I think they actually did. I think they grift off of it. I think they grift off the allure of people wanting to find out, so they watch them to find out. I think the dad has a really bad business plan on how to get famous on YouTube. And I think they use that to try to get famous on YouTube. I don't know if that actually happened. I'm going to be very honest with you.
What if I'm fine with it?
Here's the thing. I wouldn't justify what I seen in that video as a kick.
He
I
shoved
know
me with
that
his
sounds-
foot. Should he go to jail for that? No, it was ridiculous, and I didn't want him to. So I think it's like it's just I don't know.
I mean, like,
I
I
don't
would say
appreciate the
I-
government coming in and deciding that I'm a victim of something that I have no problem with.
That looked more like a shove, like, you know, kind of like pushing somebody in the back with your hand, but he did it with his foot instead. Like,
Yeah, it was a shove. It was a
What
shove.
was leading up to this? Because the things he was saying did not look good.
It doesn't look good, but I have a problem where I sort of it's called splitting. I think it's like a BPD thing. I don't have BPD, but it's a BPD thing. It's like where you treat somebody as both the devil and like godlike, so you idolize them and you demonize them. And so I would sort of idolize him off stream and then demonize him on stream, and he got really frustrated with me doing that, which is very understandable.
Well, man, people get frustrated. They should keep their feet and their hands to themselves.
What's
No
up,
matter how
I don't
frustrated you
think
get,
so
you-
necessarily.
Grace likes physical contact.
I do. I've literally asked my dad to punch me before. He didn't, but I've asked him to.
Yeah.
So, like when I felt really crazy, I asked him. I'm not trying to like put up.
Oh, Grace. Grace, what the? Oh, God, it's so hard. Like, the line between reality and what they're just amping up is very blurry. Yeah, the arrest wasn't in their script, but it's working for them more attention. Exactly, Luna, because she had hella people in her chat when she came back from the police department and went live. She went live like 7 in the morning, my time. So, yeah, she's been grifting off of it since.
On an act, like I will go around my apartment sometimes, like smash my head into the fridge and stuff, just to kind of like give myself a reset. So sometimes it's helpful. I like it sometimes.
That's common with a lot of mental health issues like autism and stuff like that. I understand and respect that, but I don't
Are you calling me
think someone
autistic?
can be- No, I'm just saying that autistic people will hit themselves in the head, stuff like that. So I'm like, it's not uncommon to like do the brain reset thing. That's the thing you'll see. with a lot of mental illness, right? No one should be doing that for you.
Keith's
Certainly, you
dying.
probably shouldn't be doing it to
Keith's
yourself.
dying.
If I'm being genuine.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I could get in a
I don't
relationship
think-
with a guy and do a BDSM relationship, and the state would have no problem with it if I asked him to like beat me, punch me.
And technically, you are in a
fuck me really
relationship.
hard.
And technically, you are in a relationship with your dad, right?
Yeah,
So
we're
he-
partners. We're business partners. We work together. We live together.
But I mean, he means the other type of relationship.
I'm making a
Boogie.
joke.
Okay.
Poor Boogie. Boogie's trying to be all serious. Keemstar's trying to meme it. Oh my God.
Ah.
I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke.
You made a- you made a
I
very good
didn't
point.
pick up on it. I didn't pick up on it. Maybe that's
I'm
not
coming into the situation fresh, so I genuinely don't know what either the extent of everything. So you having to catch me and some of the new viewers up here. I want to understand.
Do you feel healthier having this time away from your dad?
I think it's made me realize that I kind of was very, very overdependent on him, and I'm kind of finding my feet. I do feel guilty about him like going to jail and everything, and I do really miss him, but you know, I am finding my feet as a person.
Wait, Buko, what? She thinks she will ever make Keemstar money you wish? What, Buko? I don't understand what you just typed out.
And
Like, because
I appreciate it.
You come on stream today and you physically look better. You're like glowing right now.
Thank you.
And I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but like seriously,
weird.
you look better.
I thought I looked pretty good on your last show. I mean, yeah, sometimes I look better and worse. I miss him a lot, and I don't think it's necessary. Like, I just really don't appreciate the government stepping in and saying that I have to be a victim of something that I don't feel like I'm a victim of. It's also like, you know, I can't really help it.
Oh, she will never be as big as Keemstar. I do agree.
So maybe God wanted me to get some space. I don't know, but I do miss him very much. A lot of people have been telling me like that's not okay. I don't get that.
Grace, how do you get to the point where you're writing "I love" and like sitting there and having that like mental breakdown scenario, saying that all the things you said I can't even remember.
I had sort of been lying, like I had been lying about like the sort of stuff I did off stream with my dad and how like it was so different on stream, and I just really like, because it kind of like it was kind of like a punch to the gut, like, oh, he's actually in jail because I keep kind of like distancing, like making him look like a bad guy on stream and then doing this like idolizing thing off stream. I was like, you know what, I should just come clean. Like, I'm very, very dependent on men,
Definitely taller.
especially him, and I really love men and they've been there for me, and I just wanted to kind of do that publicly instead of, you know, I've always felt embarrassed about it. I don't think I should feel embarrassed about it. It's nothing to be embarrassed of. Like, I love, yeah, it's a problem.
Chat, I am not standing up. Chat, I am not standing up. Shut up.
Yo, can we get a 10 check real quick?
Go ahead. Grace, I don't think it's a secret that you want to be like a star online, right? Like you do want to be famous online. Why go into a partnership with your father?
That's what I don't understand. Ben Thorp does not understand how to get viewers on YouTube. He does not understand. He doesn't understand that, quite honestly, except for when he's being a lolcow, no one really gives a shit what comes out of his mouth. No one cares. And they get sick of hearing about the church. And they get sick about hearing about Catholicism and all that. Nobody cares. He's not even a good debater. He sucks at debating. He tries to go into like the red pill debate sphere, and he sucks at it. He absolutely sucks at it. I mean, come on.
I feel like that's like holding you back. No offense, Ben.
Well, because I mean,
No, she doesn't need her dad. Grace actually has the personality. She just needs to find her niche, but she needs to find her niche by herself and without him. Because quite honestly, he baits people into watching their channel, because now it's their channel. He baits people to watch their channel through her. And then he literally kicks her off and he goes on there. It's gross. No.
I trust him. He's always helped me. He's there for me. Like, he's the best person I could trust. I mean, I don't know who else. Like, I love him very much, and I wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for him. So I don't know what you mean. Like,
I get that, but like, what, like, part of like growing online is like collaborations and whatnot. Like, you should be in LA with like other young people making content, collaborating. Like, your dad.
I've done that. I've done that.
I know, but your dad seems like a constant like buzzkill to your career. I
get what you're saying. I do understand that, but I made it look like that. I did make it look like that. Off stream, I would be like, oh my God, thank you so much. I was so scared on stream. Thank you for being there and supporting me. And then on stream, I'd be like, this guy sucks. And it was manipulative. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to fix that. I humiliated him publicly, but I'm not, it's not like I'm like not open to other collabs. I have collabed with lots of people. I really value him. He's like my rock. You know what I mean?
Can I go one step further on this? Are you aware of like Twitch titty streamers? Like, you know, the concept of it?
Yeah, Amaranth, yeah.
Yeah, those kind of streamers. Like, generally, the downfall of those streamers is when they get a boyfriend that they bring on camera, or they bring like a significant other around their stream, and that's when they tend to start falling off and losing viewership. Because the whole allure of that kind of streamer is that any single person in your chat has a chance to be with you. And
it is so funny watching these two grown-ass men trying to talk sense into this girl. And the whole time, they don't realize it's like they're banging their head against the wall. It's not doing anything. You know? It's not doing anything. I don't know why they're trying to talk sense into her and just go with it.
They kind of like start idolizing you. And I feel like your father is in that role of your significant other, even though he might not be, but people see him and automatically assume that you're off the market regardless, like what the actual facts are. And I feel like he's slowly holding you back because of that.
I mean, at the very least,
I get what you're saying.
Not a star. I mean, your dad's not a star, right? Like, I don't think
he is in his own way, but obviously I have more appeal as like a younger female. Obviously, I understand that. But actually, I think first of all, a father-daughter dynamic is not something you see a lot. So it actually is like just from a business standpoint, a unique selling point. Like, I am here. If I was just any other like titty Twitch streamer, I probably wouldn't be. Oh, I don't think people think that I'm off limits because of him. Like, he said multiple times, like, please, any guy who wants to take her off my hands, I'll pay you to take her away, please. It's just that I am, you know, kind of all over the place. So I think I do have whatever, like, simps. I don't know what you would call them. Like, I have a simp army. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's complex.
Leafer Bag said in chat, it's hard to bust a nut with an old man on stream.
But like,
well, I do my own solo streams. I do my own solo streams just for the Coomers. Check me out, Thorp TV, youtube.com.
I mean, shouldn't the simple fact that he just basically lost like $500,000 like give you like some pause on like to trust every judgment that he has?
He didn't lose it. He invested it, and we were also renting a house with our whole family at the time and moving. So like a lot of it, you know, it was a messy situation. Things, you know, money goes fast.
Luna, FYI, he recognizes bait, but he likes to exploit is a really bad word. Because he's not like exploiting. It's more like, this is Keemstar. This person is a little fucked up, and I want you to see who they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's all about the entertainment. He does not care. He is all about the entertainment.
In a messy family situation. Well, we still have the investments. We've invested in YouTube. He bought an RV. He got a studio together, invested in equipment. I wouldn't call it a loss, but yeah, a lot of
So it's not an investment in a business, it's an investment into the live stream itself.
Well, that is the business, yeah.
Okay.
And we're killing it.
Killing it how? Like, how do you measure your success?
I know you guys are a lot bigger, but recently I've had like numbers in the 200, 300, which is really good for me. Like, I know that's not a big thing maybe for you guys, but for me it's a big deal, and I'm like starting to make a solid income off of it.
Well, that's good.
I say I, but I mean we, like, it, you know, it's working out. So
what's the overall?
You are making the money. He is tagging along right now.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that.
Well, no, I am the CEO of the business. He's just an employee.
Right. But all you're doing is going to be splitting the money with him, and like for
no, not really. I make all the financial decisions. He doesn't even have a bank account, so.
So is he getting
He is a grown ass man that doesn't have a bank account. and he doesn't have, now this is what the story says, but he doesn't have a bank account because, quite simply, he doesn't want to give his ex-wife or the kids, because remember, there's like 3, I think, that are underage, kids, money. So, not to sound negative, but it wouldn't surprise me if she starts an OnlyFans in the future. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's the point. Like
the thing is, you're a pretty girl. You're an attractive girl, all right? And
Thanks.
you're what most guys want, right? The reason why I love my girl so much is my girl's like, I love men. I want to cook, clean, support my man, da-da-da. You're basically like that, right? So you're a lot of guys' fantasy, right? And then, so people tune in.
I don't know about that. I don't cook or clean.
Oh, well, I don't know. You worship men, I guess. Anyhow, long story short,
Okay.
I feel like the dad being in there is such a buzzkill and is stunting your career like so much.
Yes.
And then there's all this like crazy Jerry Springer attached to it, right? Like, what are you actually trying to do? Are you trying to be like a streamer, a vlogger? Like, what is your goal? Like, I want you to tell chat and tell the cows here what your dream career is. Like, how many subscribers do you have? What kind of content are you making? I'm really curious. Like, what is the end goal?
I would say the dream career would to be like working with my dad, doing streams with him, and doing my own streams. I would say like doing a mix of like traveling, IRL stuff, and also like, you know, he
You know what she needs to do? She either needs to go to LA or Austin and become a or Miami, depending, and become an IRL streamer. That's what she needs to do. Honestly. That's what she needs to do. She needs to become an IRL streamer on her own. And she would get bank. She would get absolute bank if she became an IRL streamer. And did collabs with people, and she's a pretty girl. She's already ruined, so I mean, you know.
does more intellectual stuff. I'll be the co-host for that, sort of like a Sam Cedars sort of type thing. I don't know how to say it exactly, but like also obviously with our personalities. And then by myself, I don't really have all of it worked out, but hopefully to promote the message. Like my main thing is that my mother made me feel really bad about being close to him and trusting men in general. And so my main point is like, I really appreciate men, and I don't want to be a liar, and I don't know, just to hopefully like figure things out. I don't know.
It doesn't seem like you have a plan. Like you need a plan. Like you need goals.
Ian for 2, thanks for the awesome content. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And, yeah.
Well, I haven't talked to my dad in a little while, so I'm kind of all over the place. I'm not very good at planning long term. No.
Why not make a plan on your own? Why don't you make a plan on your own?
Thank you.
I'm not very good at it.
Your family seems very dysfunctional, and it seems like you would need to get away from them to start any healing process. Certainly not going into business with them. Certainly not trying to like I think that some independence could be very useful for you, and I think creating a plan on your own and executing that plan on your own could be very useful for you.
Okay.
So right here, right now, while you've got me and Keemstar and maybe Tommy in a minute and Jordy, all people who maybe don't have our lives together now, but at one point we certainly did, right? Keem certainly does. Why don't you ask our advice? Like, let us help you.
I mean, you guys have your lives together? You're Lolcows.
Well, like I said, I did at one point.
Okay, I'm sorry, but she kind of got them there. Just saying. That was actually a good line by her. I have to give it to her.
Our lives together now, but at one point we certainly did, right? Keem certainly does. Why don't you ask our advice? Like, let us help you.
I mean, you guys have your lives together? You're Lolcows.
Well, like I said, I did at one point.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Keemstar certainly still on top of his game. Jordy's certainly on top of the game. We know how we got there, and more importantly, we know how we f***ed it up.
I'm a Lolcow because I can't stop defending myself. I mean, I feel like the biggest problem with you is that everybody you're talking to here has been doing this for almost 2 decades, and it costs about $10 grand to buy the top of the line everything for streaming, and that was the investment. Like the $600,000 disappearing. Like I'm gonna make an accusation here. I feel like your father's hiding money from his wife, and he's using you to do it.
Okay, that's not true, but
whatever.
Grace, what talents do you have?
That's very true. Think about where you are in life if Boogie is a voice of reason. True. If Boogie... That's a really good point, caller guy. If Boogie is the voice of reason to what you're saying out of your mouth, there is a major fucking problem with you. There is no way Boogie, of all people, is the voice of reason. There is something wrong. There is something hugely wrong.
You sing, don't you?
Yeah, I sing.
You can
Do
sing
good
and dance?
impressions.
Okay, no, we are not. I am not watching that.
To understand it, you'd have to.
Blade.
What up?
We're doing Lolcow live, and the girl that is in a relationship with her father's on.
Right on.
You want to come?
I can, sure.
Grace, how old are you?
21.
You're 21, so yeah, you wouldn't be ready to settle down now. Like, you're way too young, right? So you're not really looking for marriage. But have you been in any, like, serious relationships since you've been an adult?
No.
Really? And why do you think that is?
Can I actually tell you? I kind of met this guy online. His name is Lalo. He's like a Mexican guy, right? So I kind of started like flirting with him. This is like one of like my most hardcore experiences. So I started flirting with him online, and we like were texting and stuff. And then we were FaceTiming, and he like asked me to take my shirt off and stuff. And so I did. And this was like maybe a few months ago. And then you know, I was kind of like performing, right? I was like doing that stuff. And then he didn't do anything. He just sat there and stared. Like, and so I was like, you know, like he didn't like, he didn't like even move. He just sat there and stared. So I was like, are you gonna do anything? And he was like, yeah, maybe. And then I just, I faked him, and then I just ended the call. So that's my like relationship experience.
Wait,
for all the
so
simps.
Oh my God. This is why I say I don't know how much of this is like real or a bit that she does. Literally, I do not know how much of this is a bit, or it's real.
In chat.
we're talking about sing.
Yeah.
What are you, still a virgin?
I don't talk about that. You can make up your own mind.
Okay, so the biggest relationship you've ever had is like a FaceTime call with some dude where
That was like one of the deeper ones.
Where
I don't know.
you
Well,
were
it was
doing
more embarrassing. More embarrassing.
have you ever met him? You didn't meet him.
Yeah, I did meet him.
Oh,
He's
okay.
a YouTuber, actually. Then he actually, he released all the DMs.
Wait,
and
I
then
know this. I know this.
Yeah.
You were dating a commentary person. What?
Okay, I'm going to preface this on Keemstar had this completely wrong. Okay, I can't tell you how wrong he had this information, and the sad part is, a couple weeks ago, he made the same mistake in the group chat, and we had to correct it for him.
What is his name?
Yeah.
What is his name?
Lalo.
No, what's his YouTube
I don't know
name?
about like, Lalo.
No. I heard through the grapevine it's like FPS Diesel or some shit.
When he said that, I went straight into that group chat and I caps locked on his ass going, Keemstar, you dummy. It was not FPS Diesel. Oh my God. Oh my God. When he said that, my heart stopped going, no, I don't want people to think my homeboy Diesel dating Grace Thorpe. No. He thought he had something.
Do you know what I'm talking?
Oh no, I know who that is. He did something on that guy Darius. He's like a a video essayist. But no,
Did you do anything with him?
no.
Oh, I heard different.
I don't know him at all.
I
No,
heard
you
different.
didn't.
Oh, wow.
No, you
She just
didn't,
said-
Keem. He ended up correcting it later, just in case I skip around and we don't catch it. He did end up correcting it later, saying it was Darius, because I think Diesel messaged him. But yeah, God.
Thing is the most hardcore sex she's done.
Yeah, that's
Well, it was one of the more embarrassing times. I didn't really know what to make of it.
Who's Darius?
Darius is a kick streamer. He's like a Destiny orbiter.
So Chad is saying to get Darius on here. Is there a way to get him on here?
Yeah, you can get Darius on. He's the guy who slapped me.
But that was set up,
You have him on
right?
Discord?
It was set up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not even
it was set up.
And yes, I know her dad got arrested. I covered it. But I don't think getting arrested was expected in the bit. I don't know what's real and what's not real with these people. You don't know. They lie so much. They lie so much. I don't know what's real and what's not.
But like, I had a whole arc with him. I burned his clothes and stuff. He came over to my house.
Grace, we might have you back in a little bit. We're going to get to a bunch of other stories going on in the community. Thanks for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Grace Thorpe. And Ben, we might have
Thank you.
Ben, we might have you on later as well.
She could very easily be making big money really, really quickly if she makes the right moves in her career. And I feel like it's going to be a situation where her father's going to sit back and be like the manager type person.
Yep, that's exactly it. All right, hold on one second. I'll be right back. right. Keem still dating someone half his age. Miss Brantley, who is 23 years old, is a lovely woman, Filth Planet. And yes, they are still dating and they're very good for each other. I have met them both in real life. And Brantley is a lovely, lovely person. I do love me some Brantley. So I don't know if that was meant to be a dig, but Brantley is awesome. And I can tell you now from seeing them in person, they are very much in love. Very, very much in love. So.
And he's going to slowly siphon money off of her.
Oh yeah, drain her.
Shouldn't be at him either. Honestly. So. I don't play that here. I'm 10 years older than my husband. So. As long as they're legal, I don't care. As long as they have a good relationship, I don't care. We don't play that here.
Right. Like at the end of the day, you've heard the phrase "sky's the limit." Well, in this case, the sky's her dad, because her dad's the limit.
Chat just said that I kicked her like her dad.
All right, it's game time for Mr. Boogie. Everybody knows Boogie was recently in a Mike Klum documentary. In that documentary, Boogie used the term an Arkansas 8, right?
Yeah,
versus the LA 10.
Okay, we are not going through this. No. No. That was so damn boring. All right, let me get Ben on here. Oh, there he is. All right, hold on. It starts when he gets on camera. All right, there we go. All right.
Like Grace said that she couldn't not press charges, that they press charges in her favor.
Yeah, we're a super blue state. We're a super blue state here. I mean, the cops kind of lie. They have obviously discretion. Here's the question I would have for them, but they don't want to answer these questions.
I do agree with you there, Filth Planet. With 1 hour and 13 minutes, chapters would have been amazing. I do agree with you there. Wait, is there any chapters? Because lately chapters have been acting really weird. Nope, no chapters. Chapters have been acting really weird where, like, there have been some videos that actually had chapters, but they don't show up for me. But yeah, chapters would have been great. I agree.
If I'm playing hockey or football or basketball with my 4 sons, and I play rough and one of them gets hurt, someone takes a video of it and sends it to the cops, they're not going to do shit, right?
I guess it's a
They're not going to do shit. And I got I got a son who's like 12 years old. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if I like clock him and check him and like take his head off, obviously. But I mean, if I'm a little rough with my sons, no one cares. It's just this thing about women, and you guys actually agree with this crap. That's why Andrew Tate got locked up too, because that was his point when he came out. I don't know if you guys watched the video. I watched the video, loved it.
Well,
you can't be a man in society.
Yeah, I do agree with that to some sense. But my whole point with Grace is if she's doing this internet stuff to like further her career and whatnot, how does that work being in a partnership with her dad? I don't see it. I don't see it.
How doesn't it work?
Well, I don't see
doesn't
it.
it work?
I've been in the entertainment business.
Because you're a grifting piece of shit, that's why. Can we be honest about the situation? He's a grifting piece of shit.
It's been for like 15 years, and I can't see that being a wild success.
Why not?
Just because
terrific. We're the perfect team. Don't you understand? I'm the dad of the internet.
Okay.
And she's the hot daughter of the internet. So everybody's got something to say to us, like these.
Did you just hear what he said?
The internet.
Okay.
And she's the hot daughter of the internet. So
What kind of father refers to their daughter as hot? That's why I say I don't know if the incest is real because they play it up by using little words and agreeing. Like, are you in a relationship with your dad? Yeah, he's my father. He's my manager. But Keem was memeing on relationship. He leans in saying his daughter's hot. I don't know if the incest is real. I think what it is people brought it to him and they're like, you know what? We're going to lean in on it. Because the one thing about them is trolling. They love trolling. Oh, it's just trolling. Oh, it's just trolling. That's why I don't know if I believe the incest part or not.
So everybody's got something to say to us, Like these cowards over here who wanted to try to do what they did to her, and now here comes Dad to give you a smackdown.
I got two questions.
Sure. By the way, I do want to apologize to you, Blade, personally. Like I didn't know you coming in last time, and also to Keem. Like the stuff. I understand that you guys have like a issues regarding certain issues. I actually had never watched. I had never watched the stream. You know, it was 24 hours of notice. So let me know if I start going off the rails as far. And I understand.
That's what we
want. I've been the victim of doing something online, and because of the angle of it, it made it look way worse than it was. Was the angle of way she was sitting, and like, did you kick her or what'd you do? Like, I
mean, I would say, like, if you're gonna talk about kicking, like, you know, well, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't that type of thing. I just basically shoved her off the bed. She was in my space. She was annoying me. She'd been annoying me for 5 years, and I finally had enough of it. I'm not generally very physical.
Well, that's the thing, Ian. All right, so Ian said he seems more like her pimp than her lover, or even her dad. I think that's the part that they play up. I think they play it up. I don't think that's ever happened with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's ever happened with them, and it's just to play it up for views.
I've never been in a fist fight except with my black neighbor who punched me in the face, and I didn't hit her back, but because I hit her back or something.
Why?
I didn't hit her back, and I didn't press charge.
Why are you seeing color? Why is it a black?
Yeah, why
neighbor?
did you start with women? Not why'd you what?
Now, see, now you guys are gonna call me racist. See, we've got to unite as men and stop. Well, why didn't you say that you had a problem with me saying woman?
Because that's way more descriptive of the story.
Well, I said N-word please to her, and she clocked me. So it's relevant. It's relevant.
I don't think anybody on this podcast is going to try to make you look out to be a racist. That's not at all what's going to happen.
No, but feel free to do it.
Well, they can. I know,
you're welcome to do it. You're welcome to do it on your own if you'd like.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I'm just saying, like,
if you want to make yourself look like a racist, you're allowed to.
We won't stop.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people accuse me of saying racist, but I don't, and I've talked to a lot of black people who think like.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I have seen live streams of theirs. Yes, he does.
The things that I say about the races are fine because at least people can be honest. You know who are the greatest victims of that bullshit? It's not men. It's women and children. I can't talk to my 4 minor children because their mother lied. She just flat out lied that I beat her up. And now Grace can't talk to me, even though she wants to talk to me. And so do my 4 minor children.
And this is the other question is how did the
they
cops
need me more than I need them.
How did the cops get called though? Was that like a caller type of thing? Stream callers.
Well, they have these anonymous tip lines, which see all this is like it's illegal. It's not fitting. Like if there's a lawyer out there who wants to take this to the Supreme Court, we will win. I didn't get charged with a crime, and I can't see my 4 kids for like 14 months. My 4 minor children who need their dad. I can't talk to them. I can't go to the school. I can't go.
Question: Did your wives go to the police with the beating thing?
Yeah, you know, in Rhode Island, she didn't have to do that. She went right to the courts. She filed an affidavit that was a lie. It was a felony. It's a felony perjury.
Do you think because she went to the cops with the you beat?
And that's another reason why right there. If you notice, he brings up a lot of laws, statutes, and stuff like that, right? Well, Rhode Island, again, is one of those states where incest is not illegal. When Darius went to Grace Thorp's mother's house and met the siblings, and he was with Grace, and then the brother told Darius about the dad and his sister, when Grace confronted Darius and her brother about it, the brother started going off about it, and you know what Grace kept saying? She didn't say, no, that didn't happen. She kept saying, we didn't do anything illegal. We didn't do anything illegal. We didn't do anything illegal. So that's why I feel, and she knew they were live streaming at the time. That's why I feel it's a bit. Because they want to bring people over by any means necessary to watch the shit show. But here's the problem with running a shit show. A shit show can last only but so long. You know what I'm saying? A shit show can only last but so long. And that's what Ben Thorp doesn't understand. J Huck for $4.99. How is anyone taking her seriously? I agree. I think it's all a grift. I really do. I think it's all a grift.
Eating heard that they
Thank
pushed
you for the
more
$4.99.
She didn't go to the cops. She went to. I mean, I'm just going to clarify. She went to the courthouse.
Yeah,
She
but it
never
would
went
be
to
on
the
the
police.
record, right?
Well, I think they call it it's a civil matter. They have this weird thing they worked out in Rhode Island, and if you don't think it's coming your way, it is coming your way. Where people can do this, you're not supposed. The police officer. It's on.
Oh, and that's another thing about Ben Thorp too. When he really gets rolling with a lie, and when he gets really rolling with the bullshit, this is where I think Grace is better at it than Ben. When Ben tries to spew bullshit to you, the one thing I've noticed about him, he starts to fumble over his words. Because he's trying to think quick, and he doesn't have the ability to think quick, so he stumbles over his words. Well, Grace can look at you dead in the eye, give you that smile, and lie to your face. Yeah, this is all stepping stones to get what they want. 100%. 100%. Ben sucks at this. Ben absolutely sucks at this. He is not good at this at all. Watch him. You'll see him fumble.
Grace's channel. A man with a gun showed up to me to serve me papers. I said, did I commit a crime? Was I accused of committing a crime? He said, no. I said, then why are you here with a gun? And he took away my right to bear arms. He took away my right to contact my children. And I said, I don't even know what that means. And he just said, well, whatever.
They confiscated your gun without evidence?
They didn't confiscate the gun, but they...
Exactly, Hint. He gets flustered too easily. She's as still as a rock as she lies to you, 100%. He needs her and she doesn't need him. Yes, Luna, that's my whole point. He needs her to make money. Whereas they don't realize, if I'm going to be very honest, he could step behind and not even be around, not even show up on camera. Grace would make more money without him. Grace could actually make more money and she would have more subscribers without him. This grift right here, if anything, is hurting their income. And they're too stupid to know that because this dummy thinks he knows everything about the internet. And he doesn't.
They said you cannot bear an arms.
Yeah, during the charge, he's not being. During the charge, he can't have arms.
I can't even have a weapon.
Over.
So you're saying that because he has a domestic violence charge, you're not allowed to have a weapon. But the charge is...
Yeah, I had this lunatic. I had this lunatic.
Hold up. But in America, like, aren't you innocent until proven guilty? Like, shouldn't you...
In America, and
not if you got it. Not if you got it.
I think that falls everybody, but I think that's kind of bullshit that you have to give up your right to bear arms until
every
you're
state
proven
in the
guilty.
union will do it. Every single one,
absolutely.
I think that's bullshit.
And the cops don't want to enforce these laws. The last time I went through this with my son.
Okay, I don't think it's bullshit because I'm going to tell you why that part is not bullshit. If somebody got arrested on a domestic violence charge, why are we going to let them have a gun? What if it was like a real situation where a woman or a man beat up their spouse or their partner? Why would you let them have a gun? Where clearly the partner has black eyes or something like that, okay? Why would you let them have a gun? That is not bullshit. Wings, you need to think about that statement before you make it. And it's only temporary until they go to court, and either if they get cleared of it, then they're fine. Just saying. That's no. No. They should not be bearing arms while they have a domestic violence on them. No.
Like got confused and attacked me on behalf of his mother, then accused me of domestic violence. The prosecutor actually said I was like the dad of the year, and he's like, it's brutal. And
yeah, I'm sure the prosecutor said you were the dad of the year. You suck at this, bro. You, Ben Thorp, you suck. You suck at this. Now, I have to admit, I'm kind of like Marlikins, okay? I'm kind of like how Marlikins is over Lav. Marlikin loves Lav Loon, all right? She does. She can't help it. She loves her some Lav. I look at her sideways about it a bit. You know, I give her the side eye a little bit about that. But that's okay. You can like whoever you want. You know, you do you, girl. Girl boss gatekeep, all right? I have to admit this. I like Grace. I do. I like Grace. I can't help but to like Grace. I can't help it. Marlikins, it is 9 p.m. Why are you doing your makeup at 9 p.m.? Girl, what are you doing? Oh, you about to go out in town, aren't you? Mm-hmm. I can't help it, though. I like Grace. So, Grace is my lab. And Marlikins' lab is her Grace. Oh, it's 6 p.m. for you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense then.
Every police, all the boys in blue when they
Grace does have charisma. She does. And I can't help but to like her. Like, I look at her sideways and go, girl, what the hell are you doing? Like, I'll see her on Twitter sometimes. I'm like, what? Why? Why did you tweet that? But then sometimes I'm liking her tweets because it makes sense what she's saying. I can't help it. I like Grace. She makes me mad sometimes, but I like her.
process me, they're like, this is the last thing I want to do. And they're telling me like how hard it is because these domestic violence cases, they're mostly bullshit. I mean, what?
Don't get sassy with me, Marlikins. I see you getting sassy with your little person with the little hand on the side. I see you getting sassy, ma'am. Okay? This is my 3rd live stream today. I'm getting tired. I'm getting cranky. Don't be getting sassy. I'm just kidding. You know I love you, Marlikins. And I feel you. I see all the criticism Lab gets, and I understand it. I side-eye Lab, too, but I'm still rooting for Lab to get offline and live a normal life. Amen, sister. You know, deep down inside, listen, everybody who's watched me, y'all watched me long enough to know that hate is not a strong word for me. I can say it, and it does. I mean, I tell my friends that all the time, all right? I actually don't mind Lab. I really don't. She's a bit kooky. All right? She's a bit kooky. But I actually don't mind her. It's more of a meme about me talking shit about Lab. It's really more of a meme. You know?
The cops really can't help these situations if they're bad.
I've heard from people that have dealt with domestic violence that a lot of police officers have said, if a domestic violence call does come, someone has to go to jail that night. Like that's
They're lying. They're lying. I mean, there's always discretion, but they'll say we have to take someone.
Yeah, in a lot of states, they'll try to separate the two people, and they'll use the drunk tank to do it. I unfortunately know this because I saw it happen a lot when I was growing up.
I agree, Mayor.
What they told me, because they took my bail from $1,000 to $10,000.
Okay, remember we looked at that piece of paper and it originally did say 1,000, and it looked like it was scratched out and then 10,000. Now, the key is I don't know who scratched that out. I don't know. I don't know who scratched that out, so...
And I had to pay $200 just to have the judge show. I didn't pay it, but it was paid on my behalf. And I said, why'd you change it to $10,000? I got a clean criminal record. I'm like, I've been a teacher for decades. I've worked with young people my whole life.
Not anymore.
And he goes, no, I don't have a criminal record.
Do you have a charge right now? Have you been charged?
Yeah, but that's not a criminal record.
So how long are they holding your guns for if you haven't been charged?
But he said, well, can I just finish? He said the reason I changed it to 10,000 is because when they review this, they want to see that we're hard in these cases. He didn't say because you deserved it. He actually literally kind of looked at me and said, like, you know, we got to show the domestic violence protection mafia that we're busting balls. It's like a quota system. Like we got to get a certain number of guys
back as a stepping stone to get reelected.
Okay, you two need to realize he's doing a bit. Wings, I like wings. All right, I do. I like me some wings. But Wings, you need to realize he's doing a fucking bit. Okay? He's doing a bit. Because if you can't tell he is bullshitting you, I don't know what to tell you.
Elected, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean, that exact same thing happened to me.
And these women's centers and battered shelters, you know how much money goes to these people? You know how big it's a fucking grift.
Did you lay your hands on your wife?
Have I ever laid hands on my wife? We were married.
So yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay. All right.
I had 6 kids. I laid a lot into her, and
you see how he plays with words? That's why I think the incest thing is a grift. I really believe it's a grift. I don't think it's true. Because he plays with words. He plays with the words that you speak to him, and he plays into it and shows and gives innuendos that you have to read between the lines. That's why I kind of believe the incest thing isn't real and they're just playing into it.
On her.
Okay, so clarifying situations.
And let me tell you, can I just tell you on a personal note? Yeah. Her problem with me was that I wasn't rough enough because I'm a nice guy. She married me. I'm 6'8". I'm very masculine, but I'm a nice guy. She wanted it rougher and harder. She wanted.
Okay, to the men in my chat, to the men that are watching out there, As an old woman who's lived on this earth for 48 years, okay, let me tell you what I have learned. Height doesn't make you masculine. Your size doesn't make you masculine. And let me say this, and I mean this with all my heart. If you have to constantly say you're masculine, you probably aren't. Because it's not very masculine not to have a bank account and have your daughter run all your funds. It's not very masculine not taking care of your kids. Just saying. If you have to constantly tell people you're masculine, you're not. Just saying.
To do all kinds of stuff I didn't feel comfortable doing. A lot of women. Do you know what the top 5 women's fantasies are? Do you guys have any idea what they are?
Don't care.
Yeah.
So you get charged or not?
You know what they are?
I know that's right, Tommy. I know that's right, Tommy. Tommy's like, don't care. I love me some Tommy.
5 women's fantasies are. Do you guys have any idea what they are?
Don't care.
Yeah.
So you get charged or not?
You know what they are? Look it up sometime.
But my question is this, all right? What is your wife's allegations against you? What is she actually claiming?
Well, she's my putative wife. I don't think she's my wife, but she claimed, actually Grace was here. She claimed that I beat her up when what I did was my son was violating his civil restraining order. And I was like, you got to help him. We got to help him to avoid going to prison. He had just turned 18. He didn't, I think, understand the ramifications. So I think I like grabbed her by the shoulders and I knocked her glasses off to.
Damn right. Tommy is the masculine king. Hell yeah. Tommy and Lord Vega. Masculine kings.
Like wake her up to the situation because she wasn't taking it seriously. Later on, she said I beat her on the head, the torso, total fabrication in my and she.
Oh, thank you, Advent. You're talking about my the card? Yeah, that card was really cool. Hellbent did really good on that card.
She put my daughter in a very weird situation. My daughter was a witness. She saw nothing like that happen. This is a vague thing. Emotional, financial, something abuse to my kids. So they just got swung into it. No evidence presented at all to the judge.
Boogie, let me ask you a question. You were raised in an abusive household. How do you see this Ben Gray situation?
I mean, I do think there's some extreme codependency here, and it's probably not healthy for your daughter. Ben, I think you can agree with that.
She's dependent on me, but she's been traumatized by her mother. Her mother accused her of having. This is where these rumors come.
Well, are you making any effort? Are you making any effort to like help her become more independent, or do you think you're fostering the dependence?
Absolutely, I've told her. I gave her all the money we had. I gave her. She's got the lease to all the places we rent. She's got all the equipment. I consistently push her out to talk with people as much as you want. She can go to therapy, priest, whatever she wants to do.
Do you have a life outside of the friendship relationship that you have with your daughter? Like, are you dating? Do you have experiences, friends outside?
I'm trying. I'm not having much success.
Because at the end of the day,
lonely at the top, guys. You think it's bad being fat?
Lonely at the top, bro. What? How are you at the top? The top of what? The top of shit? Is that where you're at the top? What top are you at? What top is he at? That's what I'm saying. I think it's all a grift.
Losers. You guys think it's bad being fat? Losers. I'll tell you what's bad is being tall, incredibly good looking, wealthy, and having the charisma I have. Nobody can handle.
There's no way you wear that shirt and you're wealthy. There is no way, because that shirt looks like it came straight from the Goodwill. I'm sorry. J Huck for $1.99. Wings looks so bored. Wing does look bored. Look at this shirt he's wearing. He looks like he got it from the Goodwill. That looks like something that was made in 1978. Good God. Or at least 1982. Fake it till you make it. True, Ian.
Didn't like a week ago you said you had less than $1,000?
Cash.
I'm a high alert kind of person, so you trigger a lot of like fear responses in me, man. Like, so is this the first time you've laid hands on your daughter and like this kind of frustrating, just trying to get your frustration?
No,
the way you described it.
I got to do this. What he did to Grace was more of a shove than laying up.
Yeah, I saw it too.
I agree.
Like if you took your hand and pushed somebody away from you, I think that's the same.
Have you done more than that? Have you done more than that?
Everybody on this panel, except for maybe Boogie, would defend you, Ben. Like that's not like real assault or whatever, but still.
It's definitely not real assault, but I still think...
I'm going to be very honest with you. I wasn't happy with this part. I wasn't happy with this part. I really wasn't. But it is what it is. I do not agree.
Out of context, it could look abusive. But if you know the
I
context,
think the angle of it's huge. I think the angle of it's huge because like from the angle, it looks way worse than it probably is. That's all.
I'm not here to accuse you of anything. I'm not.
She didn't get so much as a
or anything
bruise
like
or a
that.
scratch.
Like, I'm just asking, like, is this a frequent occurrence?
Not all millionaires wear flashy clothes, Xylie. Well, you know what? At least make something that was at least wear something that was at least made in the 2000s, okay? Not wearing a shirt that was made when I was like 10 years old. Just saying.
Where you shove or push or pin or anything like that?
No, but I mean...
Okay, well, he shouldn't have shoved her then. He shouldn't have shoved her. She's a grown-ass woman. He shouldn't have shoved her. Matter of fact, he called her downstairs because he didn't want to change the temperature in his room himself. Yeah, look at the whole context. Yeah, look at it. That's why I think it was a bit. The whole thing's a damn bit. And somebody doxed him and called the cops. That's what happened.
And I've always been sort of like, I would roughhouse with my kids a lot when they were younger. I don't have any problem touching my kids. I'm not afraid of my kids. And as you know, I'll play rough sports with my sons.
Roughhousing, but I mean, you admitted here you did this out of frustration.
I'll do that out of frustration too, yeah.
Wait, let me ask a question. Are there any girls in the chat that would like to go on an internet date with Ben right now?
Yes, hit me up.
Because we'll set it up for the end of the show. We'll have Ben up here with a couple girls. See Ben kick some game. Yes. Reach out to me on Twitter. Tweet at me, and we'll set that up.
So Ben, you got...
Okay, girls. So, all right, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so any ladies in the chat that wants to go out on a date with Ben, come on now. I'm sure I got a few takers in this chat. Luna, you want to go on a date with Ben? Come on, Luna. Come on, Luna. Marlikins will. I'm sure Marlikins will. We can get Luna to go out on a date, Marlikins, Mater, Medley, all y'all. Jade is married, so I can't get Jade. Oh, wait, I think Medley's married too. I'm not sure. Henrietta said, sorry, I'm too busy drinking bleach. Okay, well. Come on, he's a big masculine guy. He's a big old masculine guy. Why not? And he's rich, supposedly. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. He's rich.
You have a Tinder profile. Would you be willing to share some of the pictures you've put on the profile of yourself?
Absolutely. I got my mugshot on there from the last time I was in jail.
I just want to see what you're working with. Like, I'm thinking maybe your pictures are bad.
They're very masculine, very aggressive because I like those women. But I get all these BDSM chicks who want to do like open relationships and stuff. I'm not into that. Yeah, that's the problem with Grace's mother. She was crazy, and they say never put your in crazy. But I mean, everybody knows you're going to end up putting your in crazy anyways. Might as well have a good time. And you know, she ends up going crazy. Whatever. It's fun. It's like, but the problem with her mother is like everybody understands Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Like you get it. She's hot, right? Who's going to say no to that? Even though your brain tells you like that's stupid. But her mother wasn't.
I don't like her
Heard.
plastic surgery cheekbones.
BDP.
No, she's crazy.
BDP is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I like crazy. You know, I pretty much every woman I've ever dated has a good amount of.
You know what? And luckily for my husband, he's got the sanest woman in the world. Okay? My husband is very lucky to have me. Not one crazy part there. I am completely sane. And he has got the perfect woman. Okay? Just to let you know. Just saying. Yeah, he does. Nuclear. Why is there a question mark behind that? What do you mean, he does? No. We're not going to question that. We're going to go with it. Nuke. Why is Xylie lying on Maine? Man, it sure does seem like a lot of you are about to get hidden from chat. And I don't care if your name's blue or green. I'm just saying. You have streams to release your frustration, so you're probably calm as fuck online. Actually, Ian, I'm going to be very honest with you, Ian. Exactly how you see me on streams is exactly how I am in real life. I am just as loud. I am just as rambunctious, and I am just as much ADHD brained as I am in real life. The same person you hear talking on this live stream is the same person that that's talking in Discord to people or talking to my husband. So, yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. The goal is just to find a compatible amount of crazy, right?
If you like crazy, why'd you settle for Down syndrome?
See, I'm over here like I like a woman that's sassy and kind of like I like a woman that wants to tell me what to do.
I'm sorry.
Now, guys, I don't want this to be a men's support group and we all agree with each other off. I got a beef. I got a bone to pick with you guys about what you said to my daughter. So go ahead and hit me with it. How is it that I'm a problem for her?
I mean, I still think you can probably communicate with your daughter without keeping your hands to your. I think you can keep your hands.
Okay. Keem is such a boomer. He doesn't know to hit the disable button here or enable or whatever to get the purple line off, and it's driving me insane that he's showing it. Oh my God.
That's not what he's referring to. But he's referring
that's up to me, right?
I said this. Well, hold on. Let me go ahead and say I do think that for your daughter, sky's the limit. She can have an excellent career.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I do not think you need to be involved in it whatsoever. And
Why
I
not?
think, in fact, you being involved in
Because you suck and you're not entertaining. You suck and you're not entertaining. And you're literally holding her back. She could do so much more than what she's doing. She'd have 20K subscribers by now if she was by herself. Oh man. If she had if she was by herself, oh my God.
then it will hold her back.
Okay, on what grounds do you say that? Who do you think encouraged her to
The
come
young
on the
man's
internet in the
name.
first place? Who
The
do you
young
think
man's
encouraged her to come on the internet in the first place?
Should have been her decision. Shouldn't be making
Well, okay, but I encouraged her, right? And people say I'm a groomer. Okay, in that sense, yes, I groomed her to be a streamer. I saw this as an opportunity for me. She came on to help me out with tech, and I was like, if you want to get in front of the camera, that's fantastic. She was at the time 19 years old. She didn't, had just been through this hella thing with her mother.
You might as well have encouraged her to become a streamer. I mean, Jesus, it's like the worst place for young.
How do you say that? How do you say that? Why do you say that?
When she's on heroin and we look at her OnlyFans for cheaper than other ones.
So is she on? Is she doing on OnlyFans? No.
Yep.
Not yet. That's what Tommy's saying. Not yet.
No,
And why isn't she?
It'll just be some time.
And why isn't she? Because she loves her father and she would never do that to humiliate me. Why do you laugh at that? Why do you laugh at the love of the father?
She's gonna end up Romania with Andrew Tate.
Yeah, she can absolutely end up in Romania with Andrew Tate. And I'd love to end up in Romania with Andrew Tate too, because I don't see how that guy did anything wrong except be a strong.
Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Don't make me go on my soapbox about Andrew Tate. Please don't make me go into my soapbox about Andrew Tate, because I will, and it will not be pretty. Oh. You have to for it to go green, Luna. It's getting bad.
Strong man who helped
He
women
was pimping
with their
girls.
careers. I don't know the details. Yeah, pimping, encouraging a woman to
he gave.
succeed.
No, he was
Pimping a woman,
literally taking money and like
literally taking their money.
It seems from the
You take a cut. You take a cut. You're running a business. You take a cut. I'm gonna take a cut. If
taking
raising
it
seeds.
illegal.
But he wasn't
Of course.
taking 10%.
Ben,
He was taking
listen.
a hell of a lot more based by his own description. But whatever.
Ben, from the outside looking
So
in,
what?
from the outside looking in, Ben, it looks like you're using your daughter to make money and to have this online career.
I am using her, and she's in a sense utilizing. What you're implying is abusing. I would never abuse my daughter.
The thing that I
agree with you. If she didn't want to do it, I tell her like 20 times a day. If you don't want to be a streamer, don't be a streamer. But don't act like a victim of me. And she's getting it. She's getting it.
But I'm curious on why you have to be a team though, because I'm looking at her and I'm like, she's pretty talented. She could probably
she is.
If she grinded on the internet, she could probably become something, right? And I'm looking at you, and I think you're somewhat talented. You're just very, very, animated and whatnot. But
No, he's not. He's not talented at all. And that's why she doesn't have the following that she could have. Because he's not talented at all. He just wants attention. And he wants to be... I don't know what he wants to do on the internet. I really don't. He wants to run off of everybody else's clout, but he doesn't want to do it himself. He's lazy. He's a lazy creator. And he's made her into a lazy creator. She's got the personality that she could do a lot on the internet. She really could. And she's smart, too. She's real smart. She could do a lot more than what the fuck she's doing. Honestly.
But I don't see it together.
Thank you.
Like, I feel like you should be doing your own thing. She should be doing her own thing. Why does it have to be together? That's what throws me off.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I've encouraged her to do her own thing, but she, like, say on some of the intellectual stuff, we get into the debate sphere. I think men are just more solid in terms of debating philosophical points. I have a master's degree in theology.
He grinds my gears with what he says. He completely grinds my gears. This is why the man is still... I don't think I took him off. I think he's still hidden from my chat. He grinds my gears. He looks like someone who would go on Fish Tank. True, Luna. True. You know what? I think that's what they should do for the next Fish Tank, Luna. If they do a Fish Tank 3, I think they need to pull from, like, YouTubers who kind of, like, lower end YouTubers. I think they need to pull from them. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be a really good idea.
I've studied philosophy. You know, she didn't have an opportunity to do that because her mother went crazy. So I can provide that. But it's also an interesting team. I don't know if you've ever heard of, like, ancient troll stories. There's two types of troll teams. One is father-daughter. The troll father.
You see how he's okay?
I can.
All right, you see how he's talking about trolling? You see, if you actually, okay, listen, with Ben Thorp, you have to actually listen to every word he is saying because he tells you what he's doing without telling you what he's doing. Listen to when he talks about trolling.
Provide that. But it's also an interesting team. I don't know if you've ever heard of, like, ancient troll stories. There's two types of troll teams. One is father-daughter. The troll father and daughter live up in the mountains of Norway, which is where I come from. And what's interesting about it is, since we're not a couple, although I know you guys have your jokes, it's not that kind of thing. So everyone can take out their daddy issues on me, and all the older women who resent younger women can hit her and crucify her for being more attractive than them. And I can come to her defense. It's actually kind of interesting. It's different, right? You guys.
So are y'all picking up what I'm putting down now? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? He tells you exactly what he's doing without telling you exactly what he's doing. You just got to read between the bullshit. Yes, he's one of those people who took a philosophy class once and thinks he's intellectual. 100%. Yes, that's his house.
As we're talking about, like, Twitch streamers, some of them degrade themselves, some of them don't. But at a certain point, just a girl babbling on and on is boring. It's kind of boring.
That's exactly it, Ian. He's like a used car salesman. That's exactly it. Bingo, you got it. You got to learn how to read between the lines with mofos like this.
You're right. It is different. It's about the worst business model you can come up with online.
Truly, yeah.
Everybody hates us. What a great business model.
Yeah. They say that everybody.
Even if you bring a lot of negative attention, it's attention.
Yeah, but it's
see. You see, even if you bring a lot of negative attention, it's still attention. You see what I'm saying? That's why I think the incest thing is a grift. They play on it. And he has this grand scheme that, it'll bring people in because they're going to want to watch the shit show. I'm telling you, it's a grift.
Well, so say you.
Since this whole incident.
And the sad thing is Grace doesn't have to do that. Grace could do commentary. With her attitude and the way she says things and how pretty she is, oh my God. She could do some kind of commentary. She doesn't have to particularly be in commentary community, but she could do some kind of commentary YouTube. She really could. She would be great at it. Or IRL streaming. She would be amazing at IRL streaming. People would love to watch that with her. She could do so much more than what the fuck she's doing on her channel. And she would have so many more followers right now if it wasn't for him. Because he's holding her back.
Happened. Has she been streaming? Has she been solo streaming since then? Has she stopped?
Yeah, she has. She has.
Okay. How was her?
She's done a great job. I think the
are you referring to the stream where she? Are you referring to the stream where she?
She'd make a killing in true crime. You know what? Honestly, she probably would. As pretty as she is, she probably would. Listen, Grace got that pretty privilege. She really does. She ain't gonna have to work as hard as this old bitch. All right? Grace could make a killing doing other shit than what she's doing. And I see the potential with Grace, and it just irritates the ever-loving shit out of me because I know she can do better than what she's doing. They'll probably just push her into OnlyFans, to be honest. Yeah, I know, Verse. I know. And she's got so much talent. But, I mean, listen, to me, OnlyFans is OnlyFans. I don't give a shit. If that's what they want to do, make your bag. Make your bag. But I can see him pushing her towards that.
She wrote on her forehead and I heart all over.
And what's up, Verse?
Yeah, what is up with
You think
that?
that was a great job? You think that was a great job?
Good father.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. She encountered a female streamer.
See, Jessica Foss. Grace has no empathy, though. How do you know that when all you've seen is a bit? See, that's the thing. I don't know what's real and what's not because they play into a bit so much that I don't know if we see the real Grace. I think we see glimpses of the real Grace, but I don't think we see the real Grace. I really don't. I don't know why you get Verse and Vault mixed up. Yeah, she's always in character. Exactly, Verse. She's always in fucking character. The problem is she probably lost a good chunk of her actual self at this point. Possibility. Possibility. It's okay, Game & Witch. People get them mixed up all the time. I still don't understand why, but then again, I've talked to both of them, so I don't know. It's all good, Game & Witch.
I understand, but I mean, you understand also it's a little bit of a bit. But she encountered a female streamer and she asked her, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Jesse Lee Peterson, he asked these questions. She said, do you like men and their penises? And the female streamer was like, I like men, but penises are eh. And then she kept asking her, do you love men and their penises? And she was like, eh. And she eventually, the streamer said, like, I like men, but I really don't like their penises. And she smacked her down because it is important to say that men are good. I've spent my entire life feeling like having a penis is like somehow a crime, and I'm sick of it. I have a penis, and I'm happy to stick it into a woman. If you guys can find me one and make beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh God, I want to throw up. I want to throw up. Oh. Oh no. Verse, when you're in character that long, you get fucked, to be honest. True. Oh my God.
More beautiful babies. I like to make another half dozen. I've started with a half dozen. And I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of about being a man. And if they're bitter women like Grace's mother and all these other monsters who follow me around, they're welcome to hate, but they are just envious.
Wait, what monsters are following you around? Am I one of those bitter women? Could I be one of those bitter women? I could be. I live off of 3 things in life. 3 very important things to me. That's caffeine. No, actually, number 1 would be nicotine. Caffeine and spite. So I could very well be one of those bitter women. Shut up, Verse. Luna, I see you.
We're going to let you go so we can talk behind your back. And then I have a girl, a 21-year-old who wants to go on a date with you.
I love it. I love it. All right.
So we're going to set you up later and we're going to do that e-date. Yeah, that's just a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in. Ben's a little overpowering.
A truly horrific person.
I think Blade's face says it all right now.
Have you ever seen a movie where like the main character?
So I thought for sure that was, you know, in fact, a real girl.
I will say, Tommy, you mentioned like he's one of these Andrew Tate fans and he's like want to do butt stuff. Yeah. I think that's true of a lot of these Andrew Tate fans. Like a lot of these people that like seem to.
So what do we call you?
Well, my name's Lauren.
Okay, we can call you Lauren.
Pretty, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I think you've already been a member. No, okay. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it.
Lauren. All right, Lauren, how old are you?
19.
So you're 19, and are you familiar?
What year were you born? What year were you born?
2004.
That checks
Okay,
out.
that checks out. Yep, that checks out. Did your boyfriend put you up to this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He did.
Commercials
Okay.
of age.
All right. All right. Well, no, it's
Jeez,
still
she was
fine.
like 15.
So, do you know this Ben Thorp guy? The
Can
boyfriend.
you bring the boyfriend over so I know what he looks like if he gets cucked?
Yeah.
Does who do red? Oh, do the Thorpes do red pill content? They like to dip their toe in that area.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
fucking daycare over there? What's going on here?
boyfriend?
How's your boyfriend?
1 minute, guys. Boyfriend, do you understand that you are sending your girlfriend into the lion's den? Do you know who Ben Thorp is?
Oh, I'm very well aware of Ben Thorp. I know that he wants a daughter, I've heard. Something like that.
And you're ready for this. You're.
He looks 17 years old. Oh my God. Am I getting that old where I look at these two and think, my God, they look like babies? Am I getting that old? Oh my God.
You're all ready for your girlfriend to go on a date with Ben.
I think that she can handle it, yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, I feel icky already.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Are you saying
I
we
think we
should?
need some IDs.
Are you thinking?
Both of them.
Hold your hands up. Are there X's?
Can you send me some ID so I can verify that you're an adult? Twitter DMs. Why is this a college ID? I need like a government ID.
He's got a college ID. He's at least 18.
Mine's at my dorm.
I don't know. I'm worried I'm gonna get sued or something. Yeah. Bye.
Good job. Good job.
Hey, guy. I might have stuck up for you. But
would've
now
been-
you're off the
Okay,
show.
next girl comes.
That would have been really funny. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm just like I can't like.
Yeah, that could have been a disaster. It was too close to the line.
Hi. What's your name?
Lauren as well.
Well, it's nice to meet you. We're trying to find Ben Thorp, a woman. He wants to go on an e-date. So I'm gonna set him up on an e-date with you. Are you cool with that?
Let's see how it goes.
Hi, Lauren. How are you?
Great, Ben.
Oh God, I didn't see this part, so we're gonna cringe together, guys. Get your buddy. We are enacting the buddy system right now, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, get your buddy. And while you're getting a buddy, I'm going to go and grab myself a drink, okay? So it's buddy system time. I will be right back. Okay. Where's my drink? Good God. I'm just gonna bring the 2-liter with me. Shit. Oh. I've been sitting in this damn chair so long today, I'm hurting. Okay, Blue Jay, you have a buddy. It is Luna. All right, everybody got their buddy? Put a 1 in the chat if you got your buddy and you are ready for this cringe fest. Wow, I pour myself some Mountain Dew. All right. Okay, Medley, you can be my buddy, okay? You're my buddy, Medley. Get ready. She's the perfect cringe partner for him. Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
How are you? Good to see you again.
Lauren knows me. Do you know what Lauren made me do when my daughter visited another streamer in Florida? Do you know what Lauren and her batch did? They made me sit in an RV while they had dinner with my daughter. I think she's into BDSM. Is that right, Lauren?
I didn't make
you like putting men in a kind of like behind bars, so it gets a little more exciting for you.
See, you could have done whatever the you wanted. You were in Miami.
No, I wasn't
but
allowed. I
instead-
wasn't allowed to come in to be with you. Why
No,
is that,
you weren't
Lauren?
allowed
Why
to
is that,
come with
Lauren?
me.
Why is that, Lauren?
You weren't allowed
Why
to
wasn't
come
I?
with me. You could have gone anywhere else in Miami. I didn't force you into your RV, but instead you wanted to creep on your own daughter.
So what are you doing here?
on her-
What are you doing here if you're so scared of me?
I'm not scared of you. You just got put away in jail.
Remember
and
the
you're
first
restrained
time? Remember the first
daughter.
time we met,
I'm not
Lauren,
scared of
and
you.
I did a little bit of daddy-daughter stuff with you, and I had you. You were a little drunk, and I had you.
What? What is this? What are we watching? Wait, what are we watching? Wait, she's jealous of Grace. What? Oh God. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Verse told me to wait. It's coming. All right.
The first time we met, Lauren, and I did a little bit of daddy-daughter stuff with you, and I had you. You were a little drunk, and I had you scratch the wall behind you. You remember that? And you did. Did you like that?
I don't know what the you're talking about, you fucking.
No, maybe you were too drunk. Okay, that's all right. Lauren, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Are you a good girl?
I try to be a good person.
Are you a good girl?
I cannot stand for any man, any grown-ass man, to ask my grown woman self about being a good girl. That is the most, one of the, and I understand the two words are not bad, but the connotation with that is a horrible thing to say to a woman, and most women will be really pissed off at something like that. Oh my God, verse says just you wait. No, verse, no! Okay, all right, we got this. Yes, Wookiees. Yeah, I'm glad you deleted that chat too. Oh no!
I try to be a good person.
Lauren, do you like it? My theory on women is that the cocaine for every woman is to be told by a masculine man like me that they're a good girl. Would you like to be told that you're a good girl by a man like me? Has a man ever told you that? A real man? Not Martin Shkreli, not some little worm investor guy. A real man.
Martin Shkreli, like, aren't you broke and living out of an RV? I dated a literal billionaire, and you're trying to shit on me for that? These are all shoes Martin bought me.
How do you buy them? How do you buy them? You charge people with AIDS 5,000% more for the pills. That's blood money. That's blood money. That's blood money. Throw those shoes out. Send them back.
Every single person. So you don't know what you're talking about. It maybe.
No, I know who Martin Shkreli is. He's a financial criminal. Yes, and he was prosecuted and convicted. Yes, that's.
Okay, he's not wrong about Martin Shkreli. He's actually a piece of shit. Let's be honest. However, the whole masculine man and calling you a good, bruh, I wish my husband would attempt to say that to me. The cops would get called on me. Okay. Well, he's right about Martin Shkreli. I have to give it to him. About that asshole, yes. But the other shit, nah.
That's not a man. That's a worm. That's a leech. That's a parasite.
Yeah, it's funny. He has a problem with that, but not Andrew Tate. Good point, Pastel. This is the chick that did the really bad she talked to Papa JF. See, I didn't see any of that, so. Ew. First of all, I would never say that about a grown man. Verse. Second of all, he's a piece of shit.
That's not what he was prosecuted for, and that's not what.
Well, fraud. Okay, so that's not a real man. Martin Shkreli is a little. How tall is he? 5'8". He's got little shoulders. He's not a real man, Lauren. You're talking to a real man here. So let me ask you again.
No,
question.
I'm not.
Would you like to be told by a
Ben.
real man like me that you're a good girl?
I wouldn't want to be called. I'm a grown woman. First of all, I know you like to manipulate people who.
I know you're a grown woman. I've seen the pics you put on Twitter. You got a great pair. I know you're grown. I don't think you're a little girl. You have a nice body. I've seen the pics that you put all over the internet. Is that okay to say?
Internet?
But are you a good girl? Because that looks like a who's just putting her body on the internet. I have a program here called the Home for Wayward Hoes. It's for women.
This motherfucker said he has a program called the Home for Wayward Hoes. Oh my. Okay, I have to give it to him. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry. That. To be fair, that's actually a pretty funny name. Home for the Wayward Hoes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Who may or may not be hoes. They may be good girls, they may be hoes. And what I do is I invite them here and put them through a series of tests. One of the tests is to make me a cup of coffee, to make me some muffins. They can sit at my feet and I'll read from the Bible.
Ben, you failed.
Yeah, utterly.
Yeah.
The first thing that he went wrong is he clearly only likes to talk to young females, young girls, and like a power dynamic, and so that's not going to work to like strong arm full grown women into liking this nasty behavior. I don't know.
So you met him in real life. So do you think the internet rumors are true that he's like him and his daughter have something going on?
Okay, just to clarify, he came to Miami and I took Grace out, and well, she didn't stay very long. Oh, well, she came back, yeah. So Grace and I hung out with a few other people, but everybody wouldn't allow Ben to join us. He was allowed to go wherever he wanted to go in Miami, but he chose to stay in his RV and watch Grace live stream and then in the comments section about how we wouldn't let him sit at our table. And then he was trying to get Grace to go hang out with him in the RV.
Isa, hey Xylie, first time coming here, just wondering, do you still have, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Aww. You're cute, Isa. Bless your heart.
RV instead of hanging out with us. It was wild, actually.
What the That's what I was trying to get at. Like, how come Grace can't live her own life without her daddy? This is weird, right?
So my roommate and I discussed it. We've known Grace for a while, or known of Grace for a while. I've known Grace a bit longer. But we discussed it today.
Wait, I wonder if that's when she went to Miami and hung out with Xena. Because she hung out with Xena at one point. I think that's when she went to Miami and hung out with Xena.
Said that we would let her stay here and get some separation from her dad if she really needed to, and help her get a job out here and then start her new life. But yeah, I think she should get away from him.
Grace, take the opportunity. Take the.
Ben can fuck off. Ben can't type in my chat for a specific reason, and Ben knows why he can't type in my chat. So no, I will not be sending a link to talk to Ben Thorp. I may be looking into later talking to Ben Thorp, but right now, no. So, seems weak? Well, it seems like you can kiss my ass if you think I'm weak. Woo! Let's keep going.
Opportunity. Yeah. I think Ben is pretty entertaining, right? Like, he's a train wreck, right? But Ben's got to be doing his own thing. Grace has to be doing her own thing. This doesn't make sense. This is just weird.
So we had Boogie rate a bunch of women that I found on the internet. Okay. And for some reason, they want you to rate these women.
So yeah, I want to see flat rating. Okay.
Yeah. Flat rating. All right. This is Whitney Thorne.
Oh my God, we're not watching that part. Jesus Christ. Wings in his damn pictures. Oh, okay. We have an outro. All right, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, guys. So yeah, another great episode of Lolcow Live. What did I learn? I don't know. I don't know. It seems like this is becoming a shit show every week. Like the happening over here is.
That's because I am a Disney villain, Kangalope.
It's just in complete insanity. You know, it's just. I don't know how to make sense of it. We have this thing going on where we basically have like this universe that we've created over here at Lolcow Live, where we have these different individuals that are like kind of a part of the cast that aren't part.
Streamers should welcome combos with streamers they cover. Alex, are you a streamer? Alex, are you a streamer? Do you make content? Serious question. Do you make content? Are you a streamer? I'm waiting. Alex, I'm asking you a question. Are you a streamer? Yes, I am a streamer. Great. Then have been on your stream. Yeah, Ben is born as fuck. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
Arvacast, you know, friends of the show. I got a special thing that I want to set up here for the end of the show. Goodbye, everyone, and I'll leave you with this.
What is this? Oh my God, I can't. No, I can't anymore. Nope, we're done. We're done. Oh, Alex. Alex. Hey, guess what? So you know it wasn't one of my mods that did it? I'm going to let you hang out with your best friend, Ben. Have a great night, Alex. Bye-bye. Anywho. Yes, period, point blank, period, y'all. Just saying. Keem does that same shit. He ends up kicking her. Bro. Like, Grace, in all honesty, okay, the reality for me, the reality is this. I think Grace, if she got away from making content with her father, she would have had, if she started out by herself, she would have at least 20K by now. She's a very pretty girl. She has great personality. She's smart as a whip. She really is. She's a fast thinker. She's fast on her feet. She would have had 20K by now, easy. Easy. So, French Toast, if I decide to have Ben on my channel, no disrespect, French Toast, but if I decide to have Ben on my channel, then it's my prerogative too. It's my prerogative to have him on my channel, if I want him on my channel. No disrespect. I get what you're saying, but I'm not one of those that will tell anybody that they can't have anybody else on their platform. I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? So... Xylie can fix her. No, Xylie can't fix anybody. Xylie's not out here to fix anybody. So, all right, anything else before we get out of here? I'm tired. I've done 3 live streams today. My God. I am tired. Verse, I can fix her. No bad. Verse, no, you're not going to be out here fixing anybody either. Damn it. Nuke, even if we do, it wouldn't change anything. Exactly. Yeah, I've been doing a marathon today, but that's because I had a lot of things to do. The next member stream, I don't know when. I will let y'all know on Twitter. It might even be Saturday or Sunday. It'll probably be Saturday or Sunday. I'll let y'all know for a fact. Okay? So don't yell at me. Luna. Don't go into my DMs and threaten me, Luna. So... Suddenly I understand Matt and Lab more. I know that's right. All right, you know what? Luna requested it, and I'm going to give it to her. But you know what? It has to be my song. So give me 1 second, and I will set y'all to be free. Because this is literally my favorite song. And it is my favorite song of 2024 so far. So, hold on. Let me get it. Wait, pause, bitch. Thank you. Alright. I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a great night. Peace out. Oh.
Sexy choked on dick, Phoebe's on both my wrists. I was in the jump bucket, now I'm out in all my sin.
Hit the base with a guac emoji, turn dang in a guacamole. Can't hurt me, I'm with my OGs. Can't nerf me, Sandy LP.
Shit, told them fist and piss with a packet head. They want it so bad, they been asking where they credit.
Oh, that's me. Done on my hip, fuck you me. But ain't in that chopper with my team. Oh, know me, boy, see you've done it now. You are fucked.
That's part of beam, watch my eyes grow. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. When I hit the reef, turn it tidal. Gary is my shadow, bitch, he go wherever I go.
Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the. I'm a stone face killer like my motherfucking house is. Hit that dosey-do and smack you where your mouth is. Heard they want a solo, I can't do that, Joey out this. Grab my clarinet and smoke them up his body ounces. My treat the finger fast, rub it on. I'm addicted to this cash, I want it all. Let the chopper blow his brad, bend him over, set relax. Put some lead up in his ass, still hetero.
Do know the crab like money.
Know the spines like fun.
Know the store keeps shining.
Know the squid likes guns.
What we all got in common when the shit's said and done is a dead fucking road cheddar city that we run.